Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm going to keep this one short, sweet, and straight to the point. I'm going to give you 5 grinding spots that I use all the time when I'm leveling a fresh character. As you can see, I'm on my level 29 warrior right now on Classic Era. If you're interested in watching me level or tank dungeons, my Twitch link is down at the bottom. I'd appreciate you guys following that. Now, hardcore is all about grinding, especially with only being able to use one dungeon lockout. I want you guys to keep in mind that most of these spots are for Horde. However, I highly suggest that the Alliance players use these spots as well, because your typical Alliance places right now are insanely populated. So please try these places out. The first one is a very short and simple spot. It is down in the Barrens. You actually have 3 areas. I'm going to recommend the Quillbores. You have a Gamagore here. You actually have an undiscovered zone right here that I'm circling with my cursor that I didn't do on this character. And then you also have Blackthorn Ridge. Now up here in a Gamagore, you're going to have Water Seekers. They Frost Nova. There's going to be Hunters. They poison. Thorn Weavers will root you. The ones you need to be extremely careful with are the Geomancers up at the top. They're up here where these thorns are in the map. Now melee, they are very dangerous just because their fireball does a lot of damage. If you are low level and starting at 16 to 17, I would go here at the Undiscovered. These are just regular Quillbores and a couple Hunters. They are not very deadly. Down here, extremely dangerous. They have stealths, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to have 5 of them run up on you because they are very close to each other. Now keep in mind, these spots are dangerous, but if you know how to grind and you know how to play the game, very, very useful. My next spot, Windshear Crag, which can be used by both factions. Again, earlier what I said, Alliance, do not be afraid to use the Barrens. Now here, check out Windshear Crag. You can get there, if you're a new Alliance player, you can get there from Talon Deep Path. Windshear Crag, tons and tons of mobs. Not very dangerous ones either. The Deforesters, they just fireball. You're going to have Operators that don't do anything crazy, and the Loggers don't do anything crazy. Watch out for the pads for the shredding machines if you're low level. But I really would recommend this place. They respawn very fast. There's tons of spots. There's tons by the cave. Do not go in the cave. But there's just tons that respawn in this whole area. Easy grinding spot if you're level 18, 19, 21, 22. I would say even 23. My next spot is actually right on top. Ashenvale. Right here. See this hut? All along this ridge on my cursor. Tons and tons and tons of furbolgs. You have warriors that don't do anything crazy. You have shamans that drop a steering totem and they heal. That's about it. And you have den watchers, which are basically just like warriors. They're pretty spread out. A lot of them patrol, so be careful. But this is a very, very useful grinding spot for both factions. Use this. I use this spot all the time. My next spot, down in 1K Needles, Bis leveling zone. You have Split Hoof Crag. And you have Campy Thok. These are both Centaurs. Now down here are the lower level ones. These are like 23, 24, 25. You have Wind Chasers. They do a Hurricane, Lightning Bolt, and they heal. You have Wranglers that net you, so be careful with those. And Scouts just shoot you from range. Up here you have more just specifically melee ones. You have Wind Chasers, but they're called something else. They just do more Lightning Bolts. That's about it. These are higher level. These are 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So this is a very good grinding spot, and so are here. The Centaurs respawn almost instantly. Up here you have the Wyverns. I use these too. It's not very many, but they're pretty spread out, easy to kill, and they respawn very quickly. Again, my last spot is going to be actually really only for Horde, but it's Hillsbrad Fields. Now this place is going to be insanely populated, so I would only come here when the dads go to bed. So if you're a late night gamer, you got some time to kill, late at night, you don't work in the morning, this is the spot to go. Now, keep in mind that everything I have said, they are all humanoids. They will all run, especially here. These farmers and farmhands in these fields, they will run away when they have 30% health. You need to hamstring, you need the crippling poison, you need the earthbind totem, you need the frost bolt, you need the frost nova. You need to use any slow you possibly have, or it could get out of hand if you're not paying attention. This is not a place to go if you're falling asleep, but if you know what you're doing, you're going to get a ton of XP very fast. If this is crowded, don't go to the mine, by the way. Don't go to the mine. Not a safe spot to grind. Up here. If these spots are filled, I suggest Durnhold Keep. Now, these are lower level. These are 19, 20, 21, 22. Very fast respawns, pretty spread out, except when you go inside, there's going to be huts. There's about 3 or 4 in a hut, and if you don't pull them right, all 3 or 4 are going to come out. Now, there's rogues that don't do anything crazy. They just Sinister Strike. There's going to be Shadow Mages. Those have a Shadow Bolt. And then there's Watchmen, who I think give you Immolate because they have a torch in their hand. Now, these are my 5 spots. I hope you guys use them. Again, very, very useful. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys another time. Thank you.